Hey guys, Jay here. Stop it. It's December 2nd, 2019, and we have officially moved. I wanted to go over a few things because I didn't really vlog the whole drive, which I was going to do. My cat's right here. But yeah, I didn't really get a chance to do that, and the reason is because we were supposed to leave the 29th, the day after Thanksgiving. Well, the day before Thanksgiving, we packed up as much as we could. Day of Thanksgiving, we packed a little bit before the actual dinner. And then and then that night, we packed up more. Well, we were like, okay, well, we'll finish the rest tomorrow. The movers will come and we'll leave. Now, the movers were supposed to come at between 9 and 10, or like 9 and 11 or something like that. They showed up at 10 o'clock, and we spent 4 hours arguing with them about the price, because they quoted us one thing, and then when they came in, they doubled our quote. And they said it was based off of the stuff we had, which didn't make sense, because we told them the stuff we had that we were moving, and we told them that and they told us what the price was. So we spent 4 hours arguing with them, and so we had to get behind a little bit, and they ended up, worked it out. They moved our stuff, and by the time they were gone, it was like after 6 o'clock, and we just were like, let's just do one more night, because our house was a mess still. We still had to clean more, and we were just kind of like, let's just, let's not worry about that right now. So we slept on an air mattress the night before without any stuff in our house. Got up the next morning, and it took us longer to clean our house than we expected too. So we didn't get out on the road until about 9:30. We drove and got to the back end of Nebraska, where they shut down the interstate due to inclement weather. So we're planning on driving 12 hours, then we're going to drive another 12 hours the next day. Instead of we were going to do like 6 hours, 8 hours, and then like 9 hours or something like that. But we couldn't do it because we were a day late, so we got to there, and we got into this bumfuck town close to the border of Minnesota and Colorado, and it was like 2 degrees outside. It was like high winds, and our little tiny shack of a hotel room we had a door that you entered from the outside to get in, and it was the most disgusting hotel we've ever been in our entire life. We had no idea where we were going. We had no idea what we were doing, and we were exhausted, and we had both of our animals. Well, we had all 3 of our animals. We had both our dogs and then our cat. And so we're sitting there trying to, get stuff done, and we want to keep driving. We're feeling good, and they're like, well, it's not going to be open until morning. So we had to get this shitty hotel that was just the worst thing ever. It was freezing cold. The heat didn't work. It was like the worst scenario possible. And not only that, we had 3 animals in there who were all not getting along because they had been in a car for however many hours. So they just wanted to play and run around, and we got about 2 hours of sleep. Wake up at like 4 in the morning and just started driving. We found a back road we could take to get out, even though it was closed. Even though I-80 was closed, we still found a back road to get to Colorado. Drove through Colorado. So yesterday we drove 24 hours on like 2 or 3 hours of sleep. It was absolutely exhausting. We weren't expecting to make it to California. We weren't planning on making it to California, but we did, just barely. I mean, I have never been so tired in my life. I have never been so sore in my life. I've never been so sick in my life. I just was absolutely miserable. So, it was about 3 in the morning when we got into our place, which I'm not going to show right now because there's nothing in it. I mean, there's an air mattress and just the stuff that was in our cars. I'll show it to you when we get it, we got the furniture and stuff. But, yeah, so we got here, instantly set up the air mattress. I passed out, and I slept all the way until like 3 o'clock. It was the worst 2 days of my entire life. It was miserable. If anybody does this trip, I suggest make sure you don't have a deadline to make. We had to get here for Trisha's job. So we had to be here for a deadline. So if you have a deadline, make sure you plan it accordingly. Make sure you plan around inclement weather, because you're going to end up having to drive and drive and drive and drive, and you're going to want to kill yourself. So yeah, we're good now. We're here. Trisha's at work. I slept in really late. Got the rest of my stuff out of my car, and now I'm kind of just, I got some lunch, and now I'm just kind of chilling until she gets off, and we're gonna kind of organize some stuff. The movers they drove off day after Thanksgiving, and we don't know when they'll be here. So we're gonna be living off of just minimal stuff for a while, and we don't have internet. We don't have any internet yet. We're gonna get some. Once we have internet, then we're gonna set up a few things, and we'll be a little more active on social media, things like that. After that, once we get our furniture, that's when it's really gonna help, because I have my computer, I have, you know, all of our TVs are there. I brought the game systems and a projector, so like I could play games if I wanted to, but offline. Son of a bitch. Let's take a look here. This is my cat. He's a little shit. I dropped my keys on the... Look at him. Quasi. What you doing? But this is our place. I wasn't going to show it just because there's nothing in it, but this is what we have so far. So we just have minimal things. In here we have another bathroom. There's my computer. And in here is going to be my new nerd room. Right now we have the dog kennel and the cat stuff, but this is going to be my nerd room here. So that'll be something to look forward to. Once I get that all worked out, we can do that, and look, I can show you kind of what that's going to look like. But yeah, so absolutely miserably tired. Still tired even after sleeping for so long. Now it's just, you know, getting some stuff organized, making sure we're ready for when the movers get here, so when they bring the stuff in, we don't have stuff in the way. Trisha will be here later tonight, and we're probably just going to do that all night, and then we're going to go from there. So, yeah, I guess we'll just see what happens, but just wanted to check in because I didn't vlog any of the drive, and thank God I didn't, because I was crabby, I was miserable, I was tired. I was too hyper-focused on just getting here that it wouldn't have been any good content anyway. So yeah, it'll start getting more interesting here now because we're gonna actually start moving, but yep. So I'm gonna get going, and if you have any questions, let me know down in the comments if you want to know kind of where we're at, or if you have any questions about our move, or if you are doing a move yourself and you need some suggestions on maybe what you should do now that we've done it. We can do that as well. But until next time, I will see you guys later.